Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, KJ, the host of the Broadcast Podcast, SL, Sports Language, giving you the livest, latest news about sports. And I'll put it to you like this. If you disagree with what I just said or say, you can debate me about it. If you got an opinion on what I said or be saying, you can debate me about that too. Hold on. But if you don't like what I say, debate me about it! Speaking of debate me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, so you can get your latest news and information about sports on SL Sports Language, hosted by me, KJ. Travis, you stirring up some conversation, my boy. Travis, you stirring up some conversation, my boy. Travis. Listen, my main man, Travis Hunter, that boy, the killer, 1-2, Colorado Buffs, Jackson State, Heisman, two-way player since Charles Woodson, doing this thing, back-to-back, snaps on snaps. You know what I mean? I'm giving y'all bars today, because right now I'm excited. Right now I'm excited about this topic, because this is a very much a debatable topic. You got me stuttering. Y'all got me stuttering, because this is a debatable topic. I repeat. So, the topic about Travis Hunter, can he play two ways? Can he play two ways? Now, let me run down some facts for y'all, because this whole video is going to be a little bit of facts, and then mostly it's going to be my opinion. Y'all can debate me about it, because I said what I said. It is what it is. So, the facts are this. My man Travis Hunter, we already know what he did in college, playing under the great Neon Deion, Mr. Primetime Showtime Deion Sanders as a Colorado Buff and Jackson State. He won a Heisman. Retired his number. Same with my man Shedeur Sanders. His number got retired. Set records. He did it all. And we see him do it all. But can he do it on a NFL level? No. But here's how Travis Hunter feels if he wasn't able to play two-way. And he said this on nearly to every reporter. You can look this up yourself. So this is verified. This is trustworthy evidence. Trustworthy, confidential. Like I said, report what I said or what he said that I wrote down myself because he stated it. So I'm gonna read what he said to the news. So, when asked, Travis Hunter had made some comments about him possibly only picking one side, either wide receiver or cornerback, and he stated this, quote, "It's never playing football again," as he goes along to say, quote, "because I've been doing it my whole life, and I love being on the football field. I feel like I could dominate on each side of the ball, so I really enjoy doing it." End quote. Then Andrew Berry, the GM for the Browns. Andrew Berry, I know I keep bringing up his name, by the way. If you want to hear about my other topics consisting of Andrew Berry with the Browns, look at my man Shedeur Sanders' old videos that I posted on SL Sports Language. But here's what Andrew Berry had to say about Travis Hunter playing both sides based on the combine. Andrew Berry, the Browns GM, believed that Hunter is a unicorn type of player and can play both sides, primarily receiver. So, I mean, you got people saying that he can do it. You got other people saying that he can win so many awards, break so many records. This would be the first time in NFL history that he may win the Defensive Player of the Year or Offensive Player of the Year. And he's going to win Rookie of the Year with all this, high potential, him being a high prospect, him being a lottery pick, you know what I mean? With all this, aspects for him, with all this, it's just so many things that people have on him. The prominence that people put on him, that they think is going to happen. They think he's going to be a top offensive player, top, defensive player. Of course, Rookie of the Year, people believe. And then they say if he's doing both sides, become a Rookie of the Year, you can argue that he become voted for the MVP. This is what other people are saying. I'm not saying this. And then another fun fact, Hunter played 713 snaps on offense and 748 snaps on defense in the 2024 season. That's wild. But that's also a gift. But guess what, people? Now we about to get into the opinion side. Let me close this for a second. That's also a hazard. And here's why this is a hazard. I'm not finna be paying you all this money just so the potential or the percentage of you getting injured is nearly 100%. And here's why I say that. You got to be out of your mind on the pro level to keep, even in college, to keep going back and forth. Now, I can compare some players like Charles Woodson. Yeah, he played two ways, but once he got to the league, he mostly played cornerback. And when he did play two ways in college, I forgot what NFL player has said this, but he will play in two ways. Like, okay, Charles Woodson primarily, whatchamacallit, his first primarily like position was cornerback. He played in receiver here and there when need be. Deion Sanders, when he got to the league and he played wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys here and there, even though primarily he was a cornerback, Deion Sanders played in wide receiver here and there on certain plays. Like, hey, put me in the game because I think I could do something to wide receiver. And the coach took a chance, but he did that here and there. So the point I'm trying to make is, my main man, Travis Hunter, need to let that dream go of him playing two ways back to back. You can play in, you know what I mean? Shout out to my man JT Sports. JT Sports has said in this video, he said that Travis Hunter can play both ways, but only on key moments. Like, say if it's like a third down and they need him to make a stop, okay, let's put Travis Hunter in. Or like a red zone type of situation. But I don't think Travis Hunter need to be playing back-to-back snaps like that. It's not smart. And plus, it's a liability. And plus, the Jaguars are spending hefty money on you, and they're not trying to spend that money on just for you to get injured. It'd be the worst look in the world. Okay, we put you at wide receiver. Instead of you taking a break, taking a breather, and drinking some Gatorade, H2O, we're going to put you on defense real quick. Oh, snap, you get injured. You see what I'm saying? And other opposing teams going to try to take advantage of that. Like, wear him out. Wear him out. And did we all forget what number 13 for Stanford did to my main man, Travis Hunter, to the whole Colorado Buffalo secondary? Listen, we're not finna act like we finna forget that. When Colorado Buffaloes had blown that whole lead. And it was that dude, number 13, I think he comes from Hawaii, balling on him. I mean, he caught the ball literally on top of Travis Hunter's head. And remember, Travis Hunter was coming off an injury. Now, Travis Hunter was balling right receiver-wise. But even Shannon Sharp said it on Nightcap. Travis Hunter had no business that game playing both sides. We talking about snaps on top of snaps, and you coming off an injury, and you playing in Buffalo, which is high altitude, which a lot of people they get out of breath real quick because of Colorado and its high altitude. So it's like, come on, dude. Like, what is we doing? What is we doing? So the reason why I say that, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think he needs to do that, and it's not smart. And Travis Hunter, I understand, but you need to primarily focus on cornerback. Even though Andrew Berry has said primarily wide receiver, and he can also still play two ways, I think it'd be way smarter for my main man Travis Hunter would be at cornerback, and I like him at cornerback. And did we not forget? Let's not forget when Travis Hunter was recruited. He was the number one player in terms of cornerback, a defensive back, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't even know Travis Hunter can play two ways until he got to college. So that's why I believe he needs to be a one-way player and needs to stay at cornerback. You want to know why? Because he already knows what the wide receiver is thinking, because he played that position before. He already knows what the wide receiver tried to do to him before the wide receiver even tried to do it. So Travis Hunter being a cornerback mindset, but still has that wide receiver tendencies and that wide receiver knowledge, he'll be 2 steps ahead of any wide receiver. Come on, man. And I'll give you another example. Richard Sherman. Y'all remember Richard Sherman? Y'all remember LOB, Legion of Boom? Y'all remember once upon a time, Super Bowl champion? Made 3 Super Bowl appearances altogether, but lost 2 of them. The one with the Seahawks, Super Bowl 49 versus the Patriots, and then Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, 54. The one against Patrick Mahomes when he started to go on his dynasty run with the Chiefs. And that's when Sherman was on the San Francisco 49ers. I bring his name up to say this. Richard Sherman, and I'm pretty sure a lot of players who eventually went to the league or went to college only chose one position. Richard Sherman was a two-way player. Richard Sherman used to play wide receiver and cornerback in high school. Then when he went to Stanford, he was a two-way player as well. But then I believe if it's not his sophomore year or junior year, Richard Sherman said, you know what? I'm going to be a cornerback. And you know why? Because he already plays wide receiver or played wide receiver and said, you know what? I already know what the wide receiver is thinking. So I'm going to play at cornerback and pick up on the mistakes that a wide receiver may make, or pick up on the tendencies that a wide receiver may do, because I know what they're going to do before they do it, but also happen to be a cornerback. So instead of me trying to go for the ball as a receiver, I could go for the ball as a cornerback, but score for my team with a pick six, or help my team with the offensive side of the ball be at a good field yardage, whether it be for a field goal or whether it be for a touchdown. So, and I got this information for looking at, I think it was E60 or ESPN E30, whatever those certain docu-series are. But Travis Hunter should do the same thing. It'll make him be able to play in this league longer. It'll make him focus on his craft and get better at his craft even better. Because when you're playing two sides, how you gonna get better at both simultaneously? I'm sorry, a unicorn or not, it's gonna be hard for you to do that simultaneously. Because what if you playing on one side, right receiver, your quarterback Travis Lawrence throws a pick, now you gotta hurry up and be on the defensive side, so now you gotta think what the wide receiver is thinking. You see what I'm saying? And then you wonder why in certain games that certain teams get blowed out. Maybe because they just a better team, but also the defense get wore out. Says the defense is doing all the work in the first half, but the offense keep making mistakes, throwing picks, fumbling. Now the defense got to get back on the field. So now the defense is tired. Like, dude, we need a break. Why y'all not doing y'all part? So it's not going to work. He can play in. And what I mean by play in, they can put him in here and there sometimes as a wide receiver, or put him in sometimes as a cornerback. Now, what I think he should play primarily throughout the game is cornerback. You gotta have NFL knowledge or just a sports knowledge to think like that. Because ain't no way you're gonna put this man as a receiver when he's more lethal as a cornerback. In my opinion, he's way more lethal. But hey, man, you feel how you want to feel, say what you want to say, but it's not going to work. It's not a smart move, and the Jaguars would be a fool to play this man back-to-back on both snaps, unicorn or not. So to the Jaguars GM, to the owner, to the head coach, and to Travis Hunter himself, no, you cannot play both ways. It's too much of a liability. It's too much risk in terms of money. And it's too much risk and too much of a high stakes or high percentage in terms of you getting injured way faster and quicker. So that's my take on this. It's not going to work. My man Travis Hunter cannot play two ways. He's going to have to stick to either one position and play the other position here and there sometimes. And, people going to have their differences. People going to have their arguments. But real NFL legends, Hall of Famers, professionals can't even know. That wouldn't even make no sense. So, it's your boy KJ. That's my take on this. And, hey, the host of the Broadcast Podcast, SL, Sports Language, give you the latest news about sports. And I'll put it to you like this. If you got an opinion, debate me about it. If you disagree with what I say, debate me about it. Hold on, wait a minute. If you don't like what I said, debate me about it! Debating me about it, hold on, put it in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. You get the latest news, information, and videos on SL Sports Language. It's your boy KJ, and I'm out.